Hi there, SwissBorg here. Okay, so I didn't do my usual MultiversX claim last week because I was away in France and I was involved in doing things, playing music, all sorts of things, and seeing friends, and generally not particularly staring at a computer all day like I do normally. Anyway, now is Thursday morning, so I should be able to do the meta bonding. Now, the meta bonding has changed a little bit because if you look over here, you'll see that ZoidPay is no longer giving rewards. Okay, AeroVec is no longer giving rewards. Effort is no longer giving rewards. Okay. Now I need to look into this a little bit. I'm not sure if it's actually just because the meta bonding is stopping for these things, or if it's something to do with the new DEX that is coming out. I did read something somewhere about the way meta bonding is done is going to change, but anyway, I may as well claim what is there. So at the moment, the liquid assets I have are worth about $53. So if I claim the meta bonding ones, let's just see how much I get. But bear in mind, this is 2 weeks worth. Okay, so if I check now. Okay, so now I've got $140 worth of rewards there, which is okay. I may as well claim these ones here. This will be the XMEX and things like that. It says $114 worth of XMEX. A little bit of Ethereum and not much else. It's $12 with XMEX there. A bit of Wrapped Gold. Yeah, let's have all that. And of course, I'll also be able to do this tomorrow afternoon when the farm rewards or the XMEX is available. Okay, so that's that. So you see this liquid assets here. I haven't really increased that much, but if I look at the locked tokens down here, you can see that I now have this amount here, $236 worth of XMEX, which unlocks on February the 19th, 2028. A long way away. I am also going to look at what I have in ZoidPay. So if I look at the staking here, I can claim this ZoidPay here. And also I'll look in the Superfarm as well, when I have $128 worth of ZoidPay that I'm going to harvest as well. Okay, that failed for some reason. Not sure why. Oh, okay. Let's have a look on Explorer. Okay, I don't understand why that is. Okay, so I did ask about this in the ZoidPay and Shopping Pool Owner Telegram group, and I put a bit of this video in there. And someone said they have to refill Reward Wallet. And I was stunned by that. And Adam said we probably need to top up the smart contract. All right, it's done. Please try again now. So staking, claim. Okay, let's have a look at the Superfarm one. Now I did cut a little bit out of the video just to save time, but that one seems to have failed. And indeed, that one is okay. So the Superfarm one failed. Anyway, so I dropped that into the chat in the ZoidPay and Shopping Pool Owner about the error. Anyway, while I'm waiting for that, I thought I'd see what I can take from the Atom protocol as well. So if I come up here, I can see any rewards that are owed to me. So there's $19.69 that I could have in USDC, or I could have the extra 5% if I take it as Atom, so that's what I'll do. Okay, I think that is done. There you go, 8.52 Atom. Now I can do the fees pool thing, so I may as well do that. And this is always quite minimal. Yeah, just 672 worth of XMEX there. Okay, so that works. So the farms I can't claim until tomorrow, but in theory there should be this XMEX here that I can have. There's a little bit there, but it's not really worth anything. Yeah, so not a lot really tomorrow. Meta staking I've not looked at. $32 worth of UTK. I think I'll have that actually. Okay, so my liquid assets are worth $268 now. I'd really love to get that ZoidPay one. Okay, so I got this message on Friday night from Mihai Popescu saying, can I try again? So I'm going to give it a go. Okay, so the Superfarm's now got $203 in it. So let's harvest that. Thank God for that. Okay, wonderful. Brilliant.
Okay, so going back to XPortal, I can see now that my liquid assets are pretty nice, really. I can also claim the boosted rewards from the farms as well. So that's the XMEX, little bits of other stuff, and a little bit more XMEX, and a little bit of wrapped E-gold there. So let's do that. Okay, so you can see here I've got some E-gold, wrapped E-gold, quite a lot of ZoidPay, quite a lot of UTK. Now, normally at this point, I swap all the liquid assets I've got into E-gold or wrapped E-gold and then stake them in the Hatton protocol. That said, there was really good news yesterday with ZoidPay. The first transaction was done by Edward Anichi. He bought some trainers in a shopping mall in Dubai. Now that's really cool because I think it is the first of its kind where it actually uses a non-custodial wallet and a virtual card to buy something. So you're going straight from crypto to actually buying something with fiat. So I'm seeing the price of ZoidPay probably doing really well over the next few months. That said, I've got a load of it anyway. What I'm looking at is this farm I've got here. This ZoidPay e-gold farm here. I mean, it is doing 109% APR, but of course that is XMEX that I can't really do anything with for 4 years. So I'm tempted to unstake this and put this in the Superfarm so that I'll actually be earning ZoidPay. I think that'd be a good thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to withdraw it. I mean, it's worth $860, so it's a reasonable amount. So I think I'm going to withdraw that. And it's a long time since I've done this, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See, I get XMEX and ZoidPay for doing that. Okay, so that's removing farm stake. So now I should be able to go to the Superfarm and go to stake more. I'm going to stake the LP tokens. I've got 11.94 LPs there. That's good. I want to do this with no locking period. So you can see at the moment the LPs are worth 955,472 ZoidPay. So after this happens, it should be a nice figure. But annoyingly, not quite a million. I'm so tempted just to make that a little bit bigger. Maybe that's what I should do. Now, I did consider this Superfarm to be the best place on the ZoidPay staking farm. The only thing is you have to stake LP tokens, so that's liquidity made out of ZoidPay and e-gold. Now, when the price of ZoidPay was going down and down and down, then you start thinking about impermanent loss, which can be quite heavy. And yeah, it's not much fun really. Now, the fact that the ZoidPay app looks like it is going to get released, because part of me thought it would never happen. But now the fact that I think it is going to get released, and it should be released in time with the next proper bull run, kind of, you got the Bitcoin halving next month. Usually a few months after that, you start to see all-time highs. So the crypto space will be going mad. And I think at that point, I don't think worrying about impermanent loss will be a thing. It's a bit of a gamble, but I think what I'll do is I'll turn all the stuff that isn't ZoidPay into e-gold here. So look, I've got more than enough ZoidPay there. So I'm going to do things like swap the UTK into e-gold, and any other little bits that are worth more than $1, I'll swap into e-gold. Okay, so that's pretty good. So now I've now got $273 worth of ZoidPay, and I've got 193 of e-gold. So yeah, that's good. Let's make some liquidity. So ZoidPay e-gold liquidity. So if I was to use the maximum amount of e-gold, it would be that, but I want to use slightly less. So I'm going to use 3 e-gold worth. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so add liquidity. Okay, so if I go back to ZoidPay now, go to the Superfarm and go to stake more, I've got 5 LPs there. That's good. Equivalent to 17,000 ZoidPay, and that should put me nicely over the equivalent of 1 million ZoidPay. And in my video yesterday, I did mention that I believe the price of ZoidPay could go to $1. So if that was the case, this would be making me a nice amount of money. There you go, 1,014,905.16 ZoidPay. Fantastic. So overall, I'm very bullish on ZoidPay. In fact, you know what? That remaining ZoidPay, I'm going to put it into my shopping pool. So I'm going to stake more. That amount of ZoidPay, I'm going to stake it for 12 months. It's actually been quite a long time since I staked ZoidPay in here, because I've not been sure about it, but I think I am now. If you like the sound of that, please give the video a like. Any questions, leave them in a comment down below. While you're down there, please make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. And above all, tell your friends.